Hello, my sexy collective. Welcome and welcome back. And without further ado, some for me and some for you. All right, my beautiful collective, let's hop into it. I was channeling a lot when I sat down. A lot of messages were coming through. A lot of you are in High Priestess mode. High Priestess came out in the pre-shuffle, so you could be Piscean. You don't have to be, but you're wide awake and well aware. You are lit as fuck right now. You have a lot of great things that are coming to you, but you need to stay in that mode. It's like you're bringing your ideas to the forefront. You're bringing a lot of passionate ideas to the forefront right now, and you need to keep moving with that action, with that passion too. Show me their energy right now, though. Death to the Hermit. You're coming out. You've put an end. Some of you may have been working in the lab, working on things, building your life. And now it's like, whoo, time to take a breath, time to go out, time to go on vacation, time to all set with having to be in the lab. And the lab is in working on whatever you're working on for the success to yourself. You're putting an end to the you're going out more. You're being seen more, right? For others of you, this is merely saying my alone time. It's where you thrive too. Oftentimes, people think being alone makes you lonely. Hell no. How could it make you lonely when you love your own company and you're around people that are on your level or higher? Like, right? People are funny. All right, let's getting some gain. Okay, so there's some sort of end to you're jumping out with a lot of passion and a lot of action for something, a lot of it. And this is happening in Sagittarius season, which is now until December 21st or 22nd, something like that. A lot of fire. Some of you could be a fire sign, or you could just be taking on that energy, right? There's an end to some sort of, it's not even an end. It's a new wave of enlightenment. Death. So death and rebirth, the phoenix and the hermit goes in with the knowledge to come out with the wisdom. It's like the high priestess is here too. There's also you're popping out. Thank you, Spirit. It took me that long you are popping out in your brilliance, in your materialistic gain that you've made for yourself. This is an independently wealthy. This is financial freedom. This is, I worked so hard behind the scenes doing this thing or these things, and it's a transformation that took place, and you had to pull back, go in with the knowledge and come out with the wisdom, working in the lab, and boom, it's here. Bam. So you've been quiet and now you're popping out like that. What's the advice? What do we got for advice? Show me what the advice is. I can't. This is awesome. The Hierophant, number 1. Wide awake, well aware, evolved, enlightened. When you know yourself inside and out, when you know your own mind, you can know the mind of others. This is true enlightenment. A lot of people want to know the knowledge that you know. They can, for a price. That's how it works. You have the Magus and the Ten of Cups too. It's you manifested this, whatever you were working on in your lab, and now you're popping out with, maybe you bought a new car, maybe you bought a new house, maybe you bought your first house, maybe you started a new business, whatever this is. This is huge. And you did this. You manifested it, which means you saw an idea in your imagination, you brought it down to the real world, and you made it happen. That's manifestation. It brought you a lot of abundance, or it's about to. It's also talking about emotional fulfillment within self, that you have everything that you need. And then you sought out what you wanted. You have it. It's here. Something's coming in really fast. Some of you could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You don't have to be. Something is coming in. There is something coming in quick, and it's going to blow your mind. For some of you, it's a soulmate. For others of you, you are going into business with like-minded people, or you're outreaching on something, you're working on something like a team effort of something, but it's going to be very, very profitable. Yep. And you're doing it like a boss. Sexy as fuck. With the Queen of Wands, who is super confident, super sexy, because you know what's sexy? Confidence. True confidence, not insecurity projected out into a cunty manner. Yikes. No, true confidence. I am confident in who I am. And if you don't like me, that's okay. You don't have to. But I'm not going to explain myself to you. Because those who get me, get me. And that means you're on my level. And those who don't, I pity the fools. It's like that. Wow. What advice? It came back out, the happiness. Whatever you did for yourself brought the happiness. 9 of Cups, the happiness. You walked away from some things that were no longer serving you, and you're like, okay. There's also an emphasis on parts of your past are trying to creep back in. There's a lot of gossip around you right now, people thinking that they know who you are, and it's just like it's interference and it's patheticness. But really, the only reason that it's coming out is because you're on top of the fucking world, and some people are envious and jealous because you cut them out of your life. For others, they want to stay relevant, so by keep bringing up your name, they somehow think that they are relevant in your life, when it's like, you didn't even know me to begin with. So it's like something like that. High Priestess, Ace of Discs, Fortune. Like, this is where oh my God, and then Abundance. We're stopping. This is crazy. High Priestess, wide awake and well aware. I know who the fuck I am. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know where I've been, where I'm going, and what I'm doing, and who I'm doing it with, because we are all on the same level. Wide awake, well aware. That's why I'm so fucking successful. Everything I touch turns to gold, and if you don't like it, step the fuck off. It's like that, guys. Like, I'm feeling that. The cycles are changing. We have the Wheel of Fortune here turning in your favor, the cycle. It's like there's a lot of money coming in. Some of you could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You don't have to be, right? And then we end with the Empress. Everything that you touch is abundant. Empress is abundant, which is you. You have defeated the fools, literally defeated the fools. All who stand against me now cower in my shadow. Something like that, guys. Yeah, this is really great. Look, Magus is here now. You manifested this, guys. The Princess, it's going to start the Knight of Cups. Give me a moment to read what I see. The small steps that you took toward your own future, toward your own, it's like you saw the end in sight. You had a dream, right? I had a dream, and you acted on that dream. You manifested this. You brought something to reality. You're popping out, and something could be happening in Aquarius season, which is coming up in January. You have love coming in too. For those of you that are have found new love, this is a good one. For those of you that haven't found new love yet, You have a lot of options and you know it. Pick one because they're all good. Because the level that you're at, of course, they're all good. All the options that you could be thinking of that are like, these are my options. Which one of these do I want? Like any one of those options are good because you're not allowing anything or anyone that isn't on your level or higher in your life. And I don't blame you. There's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of love here. And then we end with the sun. It's like bright times just keep going. Like every day the sun comes up, that's you. Every day you're getting more successful. Every day you're getting more abundant. Every day is a happy day. A lot of you, it's because of what you did in the past. When we cut the dead weight, guys, like literally, like people, places, and things like dragging us down, cut the dead weight. Watch how quick you float to the top. Seriously. And now it's like some of you, there might be some losers and lames that want to get back in, but I wouldn't even worry about that because you're so high up there above them. They're too a bit embarrassed and ashamed to even approach. They got nothing to offer, but nothing really. But aggravation and stress. It's like, ew, yikes. So some of you might have been people pleasers, and people were used to that side of you. And so it's like, let me reintroduce myself. Peace, love, and light with a side of fuck off at first sight. Yikes. Yeah. Feeling frisky tonight. I don't know what is going on, but maybe this is how you've been feeling. You need to start feeling yourself. Like not in a literal sense, but maybe. But for real. Like take a moment and reflect on where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and where you're at now. And everything that you've accomplished up to this point, you did it on your own. You literally cut the dead weight, cut the toxicities, got rid of all the losers, the lames, the succubuses, the incubuses, the hoes, the energy vampires, the people that just... Do you ever meet people that they're not happy unless they're miserable? And it's like, ew, you can go do that elsewhere. I just don't have time for that because time is our most precious commodity. And I don't know about you, but I enjoy feeling happy every day. It's like I'm not in a bad mood ever. So if I'm not feeling good around someone, it's a them problem and you got to cut it out. It's something like that, guys. There's just a lot of abundance coming, a lot of success. Spirit is like, it's time to shine, right? You've already been shining, but it's time to let yourself be seen and let yourself shine. Yeah, yeah. Ace of Discs and the Ace of Cups. This is it. Like self-love, new love, financial abundance happening in real time on earth. Some sort of new beginning. 2 aces. What? Boom. 3 aces. There's the Ace of Wands. Holy shit. And on a side note, 10 of Swords or 10 of Ruins to a Prince of Swords. So you have just... That's fucked up, Spirit. Your abundance, your happiness within yourself upsets others. It's like you doing well is a betrayal to others. Maybe you were painted in a certain way. Maybe people painted you in a certain light. And isn't that some shit? Here you are living your life, making your life be the best that it can be. And yet people in the background that some of you haven't even spoken to these people since you cut them off years ago. Yikes. Well, it's good to know. They're obsessed, collective. I mean, I can't say that I blame them. You are the it. You are it. Period. But just keep them at a distance. Keep your lawyer on retainer too, so he can get you off the self-defense it was if people tread. Just saying. The Emperor, this is you. Boom. Swiftness. Something's coming with the quickness. To some of you could be an Aries. You don't have to be. You got a lot of abundance coming. There's a life of luxury coming your way. Look. Because of what you did. There she is again. The Empress is back out with abundance. The life of luxury is coming your way. The forward movement with the Chariot. More money. Queen of Discs. Art. This is you. The Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. It's turning in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor. It's a Tower moment because maybe you don't understand how big this is, but it's huge. We have Art. So it's like Temperance, the Temperance card. You took your time on something and you just, it's like you canceled out all the noise around you and you just focused. And now it's like, you're unstoppable. You're unbeatable. And of course everybody wants you. Why wouldn't they? You bring abundance. Whether it's an idea or lifting people up when they're down in the dumps. Only do that for those that have earned and deserved it, right? We don't want to invite trash to the table. You've worked too hard. Strength, the inner strength to change. Through the cruelty of others, you found yourself and you made something. You turned pain into power and you're just unstoppable right now. Magus is back out. Look. The Magician. You have so much coming to you. What? All right. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Security. Hello. Security and courage. Because you're getting this security, the abundance, because you had the courage to get it and do it for yourself. I'm telling you, you have a lot coming in, and I think you know this. I think this is just a confirmation. I don't think I'm telling you anything that you don't already know. I think I'm just confirming what you already know. Leave that person behind. Don't reopen the doors. They're showing me the door shutting, like you can't, don't stop and don't go backwards. Forgiveness isn't forgetting. I'm hearing that too. A lot of times when we excel in life, when people thought we weren't shit, and yeah, it hurt, yeah, it sucked, but we proved to ourselves that we were going to make our dreams come true. And now sometimes lames want to come back around, and play like they didn't betray you and all this stuff. Don't just keep moving. You're on a steady incline up. Keep going up. Don't look backwards. Remember, forgiveness, blessings, and wonders. For what I was going to say is, remember, forgiveness doesn't mean we forget, and it doesn't mean we have to allow people that were, when we were already going through a hard time, they made our lives harder, or they just didn't want to be there. Cool. Got it. Understood. But now you don't get to come into my life. Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and give me 30 steps? Because the stench of your wretched soul bothers me. Yeah. Forgiveness, blessings, and wonders. You forgave yourself. The new beginnings, yes. Spirit is delighted. The delightment of the fulfillment in yourself opened a gateway. It's like when it opened the gateway, you got divine protection so that you could focus on the openness of whatever you're doing, opening up to transform, release. You had the patience. Maybe some of you were in solitude, but because of that, you found the love and you're thriving in life. Hell to the motherfucking yes. Guys, you don't know what's coming. Because you had the courage, you now get the blessings. Life is either a blessing or a lesson. And it's also showing some of you are really in a great place financially, or you will be. Relaxation is here. Plan that blessings came out again. Plan that vacation. Blessings, love, relaxation. You're just living the good life. Trust. Yeah. Everything's going as it should be. As long as you don't open up the past. That's what it's saying. But do as you will. Free will is a real thing. And that is what I have for you, collective. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow. Love ya. Bye.